Hey everybody, Jeff here, and welcome back to Twin Mirror. We are still in Anna's house. We're supposed to be investigating it, but really all we've done so far is straighten some things up and make some cocoa. So, assume now we're gonna start investigating. Hey everybody, Jeff here, and welcome back to Twin Mirror. We are still in Anna's house. It's still been broken into. We've straightened it up a little bit, but we haven't really done much investigating. We just kind of made some hot cocoa and talked to Anna. And who did we talk to her? Not super great on, not 100% on all of those dialogue choices I made, but I feel like when we ended that conversation, like, I feel like we got a good ending to that conversation, you know? Like, she was like, we're in this together, yeah, and then maybe later on, you know, we'll see, whatever, but I feel like we ended that good. But she wants us to go upstairs and look around up there while she drinks an invisible drink, I guess. Before we do that, though, I completely forgot there is a Mind Palace thing on this desk. Desk dirty. Wow, he had dirty fingernails. Yep, that's a desk.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
Oh, this is not a good memory, is it?
I am not your mom, you know.
Wow. Okay, is he like mind palacing in this memory, or
Working on an article
is
is
he
no
just
reason
straight up
to
ignoring
ignore
her?
basic politeness, Sam.
Wow, he is not paying any
Fine.
attention to her.
You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Don't you judge me, glasses. Don't you judge me. Okay, so not all of the memories that we're gonna find are good. I think we looked at everything else. Oh, I missed one.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Ooh, did we finally get a memento for her? Where are they? Anna loved it. We did. Oh, but we might have missed a couple. Anna loved daydreaming about exotic places. She'd turn it into a game, asking you where you'd go if you could drop everything and travel the world. She wanted to see Paris, London, Shanghai, Vietnam, Berlin, and more. She'd talk for hours about the places, the museums, the people, the languages. You said you preferred to hike in the mountains, miles away from people. She laughed and suggested the Himalayas. You had the hiking trail around Basswood in mind. You bought her that journal to humor her. Maybe she knew. Maybe she thought she'd convince you one day. Either way, she kept the journal. Pages are still empty. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Some of these, did we look at all these? I don't remember. It's been a couple days since I last recorded. And it's going to kind of be like that for a little while. I'm going to be starting a new day job. So my recording schedule is going to get a little wonky. Like I have time to record this episode today and that's it. So I don't remember exactly what we did. I know I had to reload something at one point. All the decisions were made exactly the same, but I might not have looked at all of the character stuff in the journal. But I did everything exactly the same. I don't know if that was before we got to the house or after we got to the house, though. But at one point, for whatever reason, I thought I ended a recording and I thought we had hit a save point, and we hadn't, and I turned it off. Or something. I don't remember. It was like 3:30 in the morning when I did that, so I was not, I don't even think I was on cold medicine. I was just way too tired. Picture. What do we got? Oh.
As far as Bug was concerned, this was her real house.
Adorable picture.
I remember taking this photo, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed.
I mean, did Anna see it, though? Has she been up here yet? No, she hasn't, because we are the only ones who
The door is
came in with her.
Huh. She never used to lock it.
Tim never vomits at home. Go watch Airplane, people. Don't make me explain that to you.
It looks like Joan's using this room now.
Oh, Bug had a room. Of course Bug
Anna
had a
must have
room.
been letting her use it when she stayed over.
Joan's things have been fully searched. Why would they go through Bug's stuff?
Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Obviously a kid's desk, but still ransacked.
Mr. Unicorny.
Oh,
Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
we got Joan's plushie. Remember the night Joan showed up here when you and Anna were still together? She was looking for you. She said she'd had a fight with her mom, so she packed Mr. Unicorny and her PJs in a bag. Would she spend the night? Anna took Joan in while you called her mother to let her know she was safe. By the time you hung up the phone, the two of them were baking cookies and laughing in the kitchen. Now Joan is older and her dad has moved in with Anna. You think maybe they still bake cookies? A good detective would note the absence of Joan's more recent personal belongings. Oh, so, like, this is old stuff, or? I mean, there's nothing on the... The bed doesn't even have sheets. How long has it been since she's been here?
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message? This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
Mind Palace. What memories does this bed hold, I wonder? Yes, I am still getting over the cold. Oh, hey.
Come on, work, you piece of junk. I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
Sleep
I'm
talking.
celebrated.
Happens all the time.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
Turn it off
I
and back on, I
tried
go
that.
back to sleep.
If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay.
Let me see it. Fucking chucks it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's...
Actually, no, I get really distracted when people are touching me
I'll
while
do
I work,
that.
so I need you to
No, I
back
don't.
off.
Oh, you will. My princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
I see your game here. Entice me and then pull back so that I've got to do what you want. Tricky, tricky. Bat, what? Did I hear more? Yeah, didn't we? That sounds like the one downstairs, but we fixed that. It's just the blinds, right? That's what we're hearing? Why is it... Watch... Ooh.
As if a week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it.
Ooh, no, that's
But
a
then
bad
the
idea.
police wouldn't get the burglar's
Let's...
hand
Yeah, let's
ready.
interfere even further with the crime scene. That'll be, that's just what we need to do. Is it... Do I keep noticing, like, a weird graphics glitch with the light? Okay, what is making that no... It's really annoying wherever it is, wherever it's coming from. It's clearly the blinds, but like when we fixed the ones down here, they stopped doing it. Why is it so loud? There is some weird like graphics glitch that keeps happening. Twin toothbrushes. Anything else in here? Nope. I think this leads back through that to that other door that was blocked.
Why is it so dark in here?
Because the blinds are drawn and there's no. I didn't see any lamps. Oh, there's one lamp. No overhead ceiling light though. How is there no ceiling light? What kind of house is this? Anna's stuff is still here. Alright, I'm not seeing a bra anywhere, so this is totally unrealistic. Anytime you see a place getting broken into or like searched in TV or movies, like if it's a woman's room, there's always a bra somewhere that's been thrown about. Nothing. It's a lot of nothing.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
That it? Big ass water bottle. Oh. Wait, is this?
I guess Anna must have left it on. But she
No,
had her
this is
laptop
this is
with her.
Nick's laptop.
Is this Nick's?
They brought it here? They stole it from his office and brought it here? And they brought it here to download some files?
Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. That's not glasses, is it? Ooh, what is that? Oh! Oh, who is that? Oh, come on, I didn't get a good look. Also, ow, what did they hit him with? Oh, that's creepy. They've been here the whole time.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I don't know, it was fucking Bricks McGee.
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
No, it's unrelated.
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them.
Leave
They
it to
just
massive
sprinted out of the
hangovers to
house,
put
and I heard
head
some
wounds in
weird, loud
perspective.
engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer.
Why bring it here, though?
I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Find Nick's secrets, find the man who conked me, Nick's backup. No, like, he talked about how Nick was really, thorough. And he probably has backups somewhere, right?
We need Nick's backups. If he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have
The
anywhere
shack,
besides
the shed,
here
the whatever
or
he has,
basswood
the
jungle
fishing
that
one.
kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't. Actually, over the last few months, remember
Why is
I
that
mentioned
clicking sound?
Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office,
It'd be worth taking a look.
To the old fishing shack. First, some headache medicine, though.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found
They
Dennis's body.
probably passed
You
whoever
go
it was
out
on the
back.
road.
I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Why is she trying to keep it? Why are they trying to keep it secret that he's there? Like,
Sorry!
Sorry.
That
I was
window's
just in the
broken.
bathroom.
They can
Be
look.
right
She
out.
can look right in and see and hear everything.
Go.
See, she could totally. Whatever. I'll follow. Okay, good. Sound's gone.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking
That
off
is not
here
a
to work on
shack.
something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
That's like a small store almost. Well, this is quaint. Little pond with like the shack. Oh, it's like built on a pier. That's really cool. Oops, I hit something. Campfire. Signs of devil worship. Look at that. Clearly a pentagram there. Some kind of witchcraft or something going on.
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
Broken rod. Looks totally fine to me. He tries casting it, and like the end of it just like flies off. God, you know, like this Mind Palace, like it's really pretty, especially this particular one. Like the water, the reflection of the light, and all the blue, and like the crystals. This is gorgeous looking.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience,
And
and
slow and boring.
perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
I mean, I'm definitely better at living now that
you're
you're
so
you're
cute.
not.
Sure are, Bug. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
It is not.
Bug, just
It's
hand
Mr.
them over.
Wormington.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it.
Throw it to
Point of
Freedom
fishing
Bug.
isn't to catch anything
Let's
anyway.
throws it in the water. Swim for your life. Cherish your memories. Relive all of your memories. Okay. Wait. We relived all the memories already? How long is this game? There's no way, right? Did we look at everything out here? Oh. Oh. I recognize that bike.
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here.
Also, it means she's here.
What's it doing here?
What do you think it means? Come on. I thought you were supposed to be like some kind of investigative journalist or something. Why is she here, though?
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Oh.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like
no,
this.
you're not
Not without
hitchhiking.
telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
Yeah, but I'm clearly
She's
an
serious
idiot,
about this.
so...
Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again.
Why? It seems like it's pissing her off. Everything okay at home? Everything okay at home seems like a roundabout way of asking about her mom, so let's just...
You should at least call your mom.
My mom? She's hardly even there. She's always so... Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good. She doesn't
The
do
common
anything.
good? What?
Just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. But
How was
Mother,
that a
though,
miss?
We should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not
Debatable.
asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
What? You hired me, kind of, to do, like, a job, to look into this for you. And you're gonna bail before you've got the results? Also, like, we saw you a couple hours ago and you were fine. We saw her, waiting outside the pharmacy for her mom before we found Dennis. She was chill, she was drawing. What happened? Always count on me. He left, so that's a bad choice. I'm gonna go, don't make the mistake I made.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others.
There's something she's saying about her mom. Something's...
My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I mean, what about
I
the
was wrong
investigation?
yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I literally listened. Not only did I listen enough and agree to, like, investigate, you're right. Okay? B. Yeah, those other two were...
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Yeah.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the
Choking
kind of
me,
place
and
people
I
get
need
away from
fresh air.
easily.
I need someplace I can think. Not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Why is Glasses... Like, Glasses should have all of Sam's knowledge, right? Why is he acting like he doesn't know everything that Sam knows about her? I still don't know if I trust Nerd Sam. I don't know if I trust... I'm just gonna call him Glasses. It's easier. Oh, wait. She doesn't know what she wants to do with her life. Something with insects. We've talked about this. You could be a journalist. We've talked about this. Seems really condescending, right? Something with insects, like... She could be, like... You're just saying, like... I was into insects. I was into bugs when I was a kid. You don't know me now. You haven't known me for years. And you could be a journalist. I mean... She does like investigating stuff. She's a snoop. She's good at it. She does, but the bugs. She does have the butterfly on the back of her jacket, though. I'm gonna go with X.
You like insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs.
Yeah, you travel all over the place.
Remember? Yeah, bugs are cool. That does sound fun.
Okay.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that. Look, I'm gonna find out what really happened to him, okay? And you and I, we'll figure this out.
Yeah, we're a
About
team.
what's next for you.
We're gonna open
about
up our
your
own
mom,
bug-themed
life.
investigative
I need you
agency.
to trust me. I need you to give me some more time.
Yes.
A few days. You have a few days.
Do you want me to drive you back home?
No, it's fine.
I'll take it.
I need to take my bike back anyway. I'll see you later. All right?
She looks really angry still,
Promise.
though.
For real this time.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Wait, we didn't even tell her what we found out.
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
Okay. Fishing bag.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Why? Why does he have a bug? Also, she left her backpack. Thank God I don't have to look through that. Empty spot. There's a picture there?
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd
Oh.
he take it down?
Took down a calendar. Nick with hunter
We
friends.
used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Apparently enough. Been 2 years.
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Happier times. Oh. Superbug!
Joan always liked bugs.
Stop calling her Joan. Her name is Bug. So we're missing a calendar. Okay, that might be a clue. Not something Nick would have done back then. Fishing rods.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Rods are in the wrong spot. I don't know if that's something. Locker has everything Nick wanted to keep away from Joan.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Out of Bug's reach. Okay. Possible hiding spot. Possible hiding spot. Tableware. I mean, she could climb up there and grab that, no problem, right?
Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
Well, that's where I would have put it, because a kid can't climb up there as easily. But I guess it's probably here.
No keys.
Never mind.
It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden.
Cleaned the last few weeks. Nick came here recently. Well, no, we know Nick came here like every night, so. It's out here. This is a little spooky. All the fog and like the perfectly still water. It's a little spooky. Oh, that's gotta be for a Bug, right?
Tell a 3-year-old kid about Tardigrade Man?
Tardigrade Man, yeah! Tardigrade Man wasn't what Joan wanted. She wanted the comic Captain Corset, the pirate princess who sails the deepest sea trenches. Except Nick was in a hurry when it was his turn to have Joan for the weekend, and he bought the wrong comic book. Comic fuel on Carter Row was out of pirate princesses. Joan was barely old enough to read, so Nick hoped it wouldn't matter. It did. She cried the entire day. Finally, it was you who read her The Adventures of Tardigrade Man. Compared to the swashbuckling witty princess, Tardigrade Man wasn't much to look at. He was old, bald, and had a scary purple face. Not an instant hit with Joan. But you who saw the appeal of Tardigrade Man from the word go. Wait, what? You who... But you... that's... Why is that odd? That's not right. From the word go. An unconventional hero from outer space. What's not to like? Think about it, you told Joan. Ice, fire, pressure, even poisonous radiation couldn't hurt him. Where the dinosaurs perished, tardigrades triumphed. Suddenly, she wasn't crying anymore, but listening. Tardigrade Man was half tardigrade, half human, half alien, and he had a plethora of survival... That's 3 halves. That's too many halves. Plethora of survival skills. Plethora means many, Joan liked that word. I have a plethora of friends now, she said. Who are they, you asked? Someone at school? No. Oh, who are they, you asked? Someone at school? No, you, Muley, and tardigrade man. Another thing tardigrades can do is go dormant for 30 years, and then wake up and pick up right where they left off. Wouldn't it be great if friendships could do that too, Sam? Yeah, it would be. Alright, Joan. Went to old Nick's old fishing shack to investigate, found Joan there packing her stuff. Managed to talk her down, but it feels like a fragile victory. I need to do right by her. Well, we got both of her mementos. Got a fishing net. Some junk. Anything over here? This could be a storage thing. Fish ruler.
This record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
I don't know if you can stretch fish. I'm not sure that's how fish work, but... Sit. Let's sit and have a think.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis...
So it means we probably
gone.
somebody we already talked to.
A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated. Make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
No, we're not. We got Bug. And Anna. Oh, screw you, glasses. Not that you're actually here anyways. Okay. I think there's a little bit more to explore inside. Growth chart. Evolution of Joan Waldron, one notch at a time.
Man,
Oh.
Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized. She's gotten pretty mature now.
So what does that say? 9, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. So she's 11 now. Okay. Joan's stuff. Left her old toys
Bug
behind.
never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Well, we need to find a key still. Oh, we can inspect that now. That's new. Possible... Oh, the fish? Possible hiding spot? Is it in the fish's mouth? Nope. Oh, there we go. Clever. In between the boards on it.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Can I still look in this? I can. So,
Nick,
if
what
the...
were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Lock has over 1,000 combinations. Can't be brute
Nick
force.
wasn't the type
Great.
to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
Oh, but last time we had to rely on Bug to figure out the reminder, and I bet you it's the frickin' date.
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Nothing there. Okay, well, let's check the... locker. Weapons. Note. Calendar. There's that calendar. Pills. Drugs. College flyers. Journal article.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Interesting. One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. The one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them. I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure that there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Lynette Branham, 52, with graying hair, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called the Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crime made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. Let them stay as long as they follow 2 rules: no stealing and no fighting. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but has a lot in common with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, and a history of violent... You know what? There's clearly like a drug thing going on in this town. And Bug said that when she's with her mom, all she does is take her back pain pills and, like, zone out and watch TV. What if her mom's got a drug problem? This young man explained, like, that's what happens, though, when, like, you have a small town like this that's entire economy is dependent on, like, one thing, like a mine or something like that, and then it shuts down. Like, it affects everything, and that kind of environment's ripe for, like, drugs and things. Like, that's the opioid crisis, you know? It hits, like, small towns like this the hardest, what I've heard anyways, you know? This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out there. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to keel over at any moment. Yet he's also got a depth to him that's striking. I was sober for half a year once. I can't remember the first time I drank. Broke into Ma's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains. Yet that isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're all drifters, lost in the flow of life, with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head as he finishes up. She'll let me stay, he says. I ask how he knows. She'd have come over and told me to get out right then, he answers. It's true. Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to, she tells me after the young man goes to lie down. Everyone has their own way of dealing with pain. The path to mistakes come in lots of forms. Some of them pretty invisible unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they just fall back over. Cove gives me hope. That's certainly... Yeah, I mean, it reveals a bit about the town, but it's also, you know, like... That's definitely a place we're going, too.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up.
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm seeing, like, stripes on the screen. Is that there, or... Is it because I was... It's not on the capture. I think it's just because I spent so much time reading that text, I'm just seeing, like, lines. That's really weird. Alright, note. Remember.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Green, blue, yellow, red. Yellow, red, green, blue. Caterpillar. Okay. Bug drew a caterpillar on the wall. Yellow, red, green, blue.
has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
D wants to talk. What's the April 2nd was when it was marked?
All right. I think I went through everything
No,
here.
the drugs. We haven't looked at that yet.
Prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive.
Why would he
Joan
have
wasn't
it?
just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Yeah. He has it because either she told him about, Bug told him about it, or he knew and took it.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
I think that's everything then? Okay. We're gonna call the episode here. I'm pausing. I paused there because I don't know when the last autosave was, so I'm a little nervous, but it is time to call the episode. So thank you everybody for hanging out. We're starting to figure some things out here. I'm glad I don't know if we would have managed to keep, would Bug really have left town? Something about the way she was leaving, she didn't look happy. We got her to stay, but I don't know. I wonder if there's a way we could have done that better. We found out about her mom's drug thing. We're definitely going to the Cove, right? I don't know. We figured out a lot there, but I feel like we didn't. We figured out a lot, and also we didn't figure out enough yet. We're figuring out pieces, and we got to put them together. And we're gonna do that next time around. Thank you, everybody. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will catch you on the flip flop.